Often pride hinders freeing ourselves from the burden of resentment associated with sustaining a grudge. Finding how to begin to consider forgiving cancer for most remains difficult as life seems turned upside down. In many cases the cause of cancer is indeterminable. To further intensify the common question of asking, why me? Not knowing the cause exacerbates the burden of resentment and for some the feeling of guilt from thinking it was something we did to have this disease. Some cancer cases have no determinable cause, as genetics may have played a role, as a gene mutation could be responsible for expressing normal cells to become cancerous, or luck of the draw. This is no fault of our own or our family tree, yet some people hold a grudge from genes supposedly being passed down. No matter the cause of resentment, the burden becomes heavier as time passes. Attempting to cope with cancer carrying this persisting burden aggravates the struggle of coping to the point of possibly becoming debilitating. Help to ease the struggle of coping begins from the heart, to acquaint ourselves with compassion and wisdom to direct us to the desired destination of forgiveness. The heart is the gyroscope of goodness for effectively navigating through this emotional maze of conflict, tempting us to consider excuses to dismiss forgiveness. Clarity will gradually emerge for a sense of calmness and peace, for the grace to forgive. The heaviness of the burden from sustained resentment dissipates to completely be removed for freedom from its constrictive influence. Forgiveness releases feelings that exerted unfavorable influence toward feelings with encouraging goodness to live again in peace and happiness, free of resentment and bitterness. Forgiveness is critical to the healing process. Once we forgive, life begins to slow down, to feel less worrisome, to relax some, to cherish each day and moment. We learn to manage the journey, leading to enhanced awareness to recognize and draw strength from goodness to live again. Since cancer significantly impacts us to become a part of life, it seems difficult or impossible to forget. Understand that it is not imperative to forget cancer. Instead, use cancer as a reminder to encourage us to reach higher, to go beyond our expectations. Discover inner strength for the faith to persist throughout this challenge, to never give up. Forgiveness frees the burden to seek balance of mind, heart, and soul, to draw strength from the positives in life and from the goodness within and surrounding us, to improve the journey for overall well-being. Carrying a heavy grudge of resentment and bitterness toward cancer affects the quality of your journey and quality of life. Learn the grace of forgiveness to become free of the constrictive influence of sustaining a grudge.